Hello everyone and welcome back to another Talbak cast. I have a 1 versus 1 here with Restrict spawning as the orange Zerg in the bottom left and Clydesdale spawning in the top right hand corner as the yellow Protoss. That's the word I'm looking for. This is a quarterfinals match from my third tournament. Both of these players were in Pool 4, so this is to decide who goes on to the 7th round. The round will only have 4 people, so I have 8 at the moment. You know, single round, will it down to 4, da 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 da. Anyway, in the round robin, Clydesdale did go 4-1, and Restrict went 5-0. Clydesdale only lost was to Restrict, so I think Restrict has a little bit of an advantage at the moment. The map is Zelnaga Caverns, which all of my quarterfinal matches were played on. Yeah, so we're hoping to see a good game here. I just finished casting another quarterfinals match. It was Nitwad versus Salty Eyes, where the Storms just absolutely dominated Salty Eyes at the last few minutes there. So we will be seeing a Z versus P this time. So hopefully some more Storms. I like Storms. It was fun. So Probe moving out to harass this drone a little bit as the drone's trying to take down that gateway all by himself. I don't think he'll be able to do it, but we're going to find out. Clydesdale is chasing down Restrict's drone across the map. And they swap places. Clydesdale's now in the lead. This race is going on. Look at this camera in the way. Wow, that's some bad camera placement for this race. They're making the first left, or I guess that was a right. Nah, it's not NASCAR. No left turns. Anyway, if we look at the production tab, Restrict does have his spawning pool coming up with an extractor on the way. If we look over at Clydesdale, he has a cybernetics core and gateway wall in. So this is going to completely wall him. Or sorry, there'll be a single opening here for for his units to move in and out. All he has to do is put one zealot there and tell him to hold position, and it'll stop any fast Zerg attacks that will happen. Now these two gathering units are going to chase each other back across the map, I do believe. They're just running back and forth, having some fun, getting some exercise. Clydesdale pumping out a couple more probes. I keep calling everything drones. Anyway, the assimilator here, grabbing a couple zealots to hold off a Zerg attack. I think he might tech up though, just wall in and tech up. Nope, 2 more gateways being dropped down at the moment. So we'll be seeing a heavy ground unit build at the beginning of this game for this Protoss player, Clydesdale. Whereas Restrict has his pool out, he has his queen, he's going to be spawning some larvae, there it is. And what is he building? An Overlord. Okay. He does have his natural expansion being built right now, so an economic build happening from Restrict today. He'll be pulling in some extra dough, build up those mass amount of Zerglings fast. Hey look, Probe holding the watchtower. Can I call this one Jim too? No, he doesn't have any kills. When he gets a kill, then it'll be Jim. The hero Probe. Shooting down this Overlord that will not supply block Restrict, but it still hurts in the end. Yeah, he's still okay. A couple Zerglings on the board. I think that says he has 6. I see 4. Oh no, 6 more on the way. So maybe he'll try and push up against this wall, but he has 2 zealots and a stalker to make through. And at this positioning, he can only get maybe 3 Zerglings attacking at once. Clydesdale pushing out. What's he going to do? Drop a pylon back here for warping purposes? It's quite possible. Or he's just going to hide here. Yeah, I think he's just going to hide there. Chill out. A forge now, so hopefully some ground upgrades, as I haven't seen too many. I believe the last match, at quarterfinals match, we only saw 1 upgrade in the entire thing. Yeah, so hopefully Clydesdale decides to get a couple more upgrades. His second gas just going down now, so he's a little bit behind on gas. He's a little oversaturated on his probes here. Oh, okay, he's not doing too bad. He should be okay for now. Once these start to get mined down, though, he will be way ahead of what he needs. Zerglings holding the Xel'Naga Watchtower here and here to give him some early warning if anything were to happen. Clydesdale still hiding his probe back here, so maybe a proxy pylon over here would be great. And right on the other side of these scraggly tree bush things that you can't see through for some reason. But he's pushing out now, so he will be spotted by this creep. I don't know. Oops, I looked at the wrong one. No, he probably made it by without being spotted. Where he's going, I don't know. Going to get spotted by these Zerglings and take it out, though. So down he goes. Pulling those Zerglings back. I guess he's going to be looking for he's going to come in here and check out for proxy pylon. Good move. He saw the probe was behind him, not ahead of him when he attacked. So there's a good chance of something being around down here. If we look back at Clydesdale base, he has a lot of stalkers. A few, he still has only those 2 zealots for the block in. I think he's just going mass stalkers right now, as he only has 3 gateways and a robo facility. Come on, Colossus! I've said it before and I'll say it again. Thors have a cool saying. Where's the Colossus' cool saying? Thor is here! And the Colossus comes out and he's like, beep boop beep beep. You know, I am fucking R2-D2. Whatever. Chrono boosting out the observer to check out what is going on down at the opponent's base. But a Mutalisk is out. That is going to be difficult with this 3-gate robo facility build, as the only thing he has to attack them are the stalkers. Luckily he did mass stalkers, but we'll have to wait and see. The Zerglings are coming in now. He will see this natural expansion taking on the assimilator, and now moving into this horde of stalkers, which are going to push back these Zerglings. Speedlings, sorry, my bad. Well, they're Zerglings with wings. They can fly. We had Power Thirst last game, and now we have Red Bull. These are Red Bull drinking Zerglings. Red Bull gives you wings. Look around the map. If we look at the production tab, we do see the Protoss is getting his ground armor. A great move versus... No, you know what? I probably go weapons first, armor second against Zerg. But to each his own. Maybe he feels that armor is more important right now for his build, as these stalkers... I don't know. We'll wait and see. I think he'll be okay with armor, as there only is Zerglings on the board. If roaches were to come out, the armor would help a lot, but we don't see those yet. Some Mutalisks creeping around the map. Are they gonna come up? Because they could come up the backside here and do a little harass. But wow, some great movement by Clydesdale. Some great preemptive thinking, dropping some photon cannons behind his mineral line to protect it from the potential Mutalisk attack, which is imminent. I don't think he knows about it, though. How could he? He must have seen them somewhere. Where would he have seen them? Don't know. Oh, the observer. That's what he used. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, we go, Talbak. So these cannons drawing in a couple Mutalisks and hiding another 2. So he did lose, I think, about 4 Mutalisks that exchange with these stalkers and photon cannons protecting his mineral line. A great move there. And he was able to take out all the Zerglings here. I just missed all the action. It's way too fast for me. Fuck. Somebody's going to make the battles last longer, so I notice them for sure. So I'm bringing in a single Mutalisk to check out what's going on, I think, but not going to be able to do anything at all. Another 2 gateways being dropped, 3 gateways being dropped. Robo facility pumping out an Immortal. Now getting his ground attack perfect. If we look over at restricted these Zerg